Hello students, this is Mrs. Miller, and the purpose of this video is to share my thinking with you as I complete question number 3 from our I-Step practice, Save It for the Finish. Now, the question says, the mood of a story is the feeling that it creates for the reader, and that is your role. You have the role of the reader as you read the story. Describe the mood of Save It for the Finish when the boys are at the bicycle race. Support your answer with details from the story. Okay, so I'm thinking about how I felt as I read it. I think that the mood was kind of, at the beginning when they were first at the race, was kind of bored and uninterested because that's the way that Charlie, I could tell that that's how Charlie felt. So that was the mood, and I can use some details to support that because Charlie would have rather been at the baseball game. So I'm going to go ahead and write. The mood at the beginning of the race is bored and disappointed. The mood at the beginning of the race is bored and disappointed. The author states that Charlie would rather be at the baseball game or be watching baseball. Now, since I am going to say another mood when the boys are at the bicycle race, I'm going to use my other detail with that. So I have my first detail from the text right here. Now I'm going to say how the mood was later on at the bicycle race. Okay? The mood changes to excitement. The mood changes to excitement as Major wins the race. The mood changes to excitement as Major wins the race. The text states that the spectators cheered and screamed. The text states that the spectators cheered and screamed. I'm going to put a comma and I'm going to put showing their excitement. The mood at the beginning of the race is bored and disappointed. The author states that Charlie would rather be watching baseball. The mood changes to excitement as Major wins the race. The text states that the spectators cheered and screamed, showing their excitement. These details show the mood when the boys are at the race. Okay. The mood at the beginning of the race is bored and disappointed. The author states that Charlie would rather be watching baseball. The mood changes to excitement as Major wins the race. The text states that the spectators cheered and screamed, showing their excitement. These details show the mood when the boys are at the race. So because of the way that this question is, and I had to get some information from one spot and then information from another, I went ahead and supported my answer, my first part of my answer, and then I supported the second part of my answer, and that is completely okay if you want to do your answers that way.